This is the Franklin Public Library Board of Trustees meeting. It's February 26th. And I'd like to call the meeting to order. We'll start with a Pledge of Allegiance. Flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to now read the roll call. Aisha? Here. Tiana? No. Agnes Kulabanya? Yes. Kevin is not here, he called. Zach Whitman? No. Nicholas, I'm here. And Amy? Here. And Mayor Kramer is not coming. January Adams, you are here. Okay. So we have a quorum. I'd like to state that this meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, also known as the Sunshine Law. The schedule and notification of this meeting have been provided to the Courier News, the Home News Tribune, and the Franklin Township Clerk. Copies have been posted in the library's vestibule and are also available right there at the reference desk. I would now like to open the first public comment session of this meeting. Is there any member of the public who would like to say anything? No? Okay. I will call the first part of the public comment session closed. Is there any discussion of the minutes for the January 22nd meeting? You've gotten the minutes, and okay. Is there a motion to accept the minutes?
I so moved.
I second.
And Amy? Okay. Now, according to Robert's rules, now is when we discuss it. Is there any discussion? There's still none. Okay. Those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. The motion has passed unanimously. So let's hear from our director, January. You might want to start, as usual, with your financial reports, which look pretty much like they're supposed to.
Yes, I'm happy with how they look. I hope you will be too.
It's a very nice format you have to present everything. Very easy to read. Any comments or questions on the financial reports? January, would you like to talk about your operations?
Always.
Always, yes.
The Adult Services Department had 46 programs and 457 people came. And Youth Services had 35 programs that 770 people enjoyed. And the Winter Reading Challenge has ended. It ended on February 12th. By conclusion of the program, we had 118 adults, 72 children, and 40 teens. And we've started a year-long reading challenge because we do love reading challenges here. It's titled Your Next Chapter, and participants are challenged to read 24 books before December 31st. So we have something for everybody, just encouraging everybody to read. And let's see. I think that's it.
Okay. Any questions? There is no president's report. And about the correspondence and communication, I want to thank January for keeping us up to date with what's going on in the industry and also with libraries. And I found these both interesting, and I passed them on to another librarian who is in my family. And,
I'm always happy to hear that.
luckily, we don't generally have violence here at the
There's been some, that's why I wanted you guys to see this, because it's nothing like this here. But there's been some occasions. It's not what people think, that, oh, the library is a safe, quiet place.
Yeah.
Those days are over.
Interesting. Some people probably don't even realize.
Right, yeah.
That was why I commented that when you remember somebody asked about extending the hours, the Sunday hours.
You did bring up safety.
I said, I don't think we need extending Sunday
Yeah.
hours, because you don't know what is in people's mind. This is really,
okay.
well, we are next to the police station, so I think we are safe.
Yeah.
Is there any old business? Is there any new business?
I don't think it's new business, but I went, my first time was on Saturday. I went to the Piscataway Library.
Mhm.
I was really stunned at the way the library is built. It is so gorgeous. It is so organized. It is, they have an atrium, is it what they call the water in the center? Yes, it is huge.
Yeah.
It is very,
Have
very
they
huge.
redone it?
No,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know if they redone it, I don't know, but it
Maybe
is,
they modified
They
it.
must have modified it.
oh, it is beautiful.
What in the center? The Plainfield Public Library used to have a
Yeah,
fountain
but
in the
it's
center.
dry
They
now.
got rid of
It's
it.
been
yeah.
dry for a
It's,
long
well,
time.
it's working now.
Hmm.
Mm. It's really beautiful. Beautiful.
And our library is beautiful.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not down with my library, no.
It's-
It's just
it's
that
wide, it's-
I was
it's bright and
stunned
light
to
and,
see
yeah.
a library of that nature in that part, you know? Because when you think Plainfield, I'm not down in Plainfield, but I don't know much, I don't know much about Plainfield, but I don't think a library like that should be there.
Huh.
It is beautiful, really.
I haven't been there in some time, so
Beautiful.
check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Well, we got a grant for our branch, and at the same time, Fanwood got one. And they had a little tiny library, and you should see it now. They just opened up
Oh,
their new,
yeah? Oh, another place to check it out. Okay.
Yeah. And Watchung is gonna do some renovations to their terrible building, but,
So I guess speaking of renovations, I should say that what I've been thinking about and what I've mentioned in the past is I would like to reconfigure the layout of the west wing of this building. Because as I've mentioned, people are using the library differently. They don't come in and use the computers as much. They bring in their own devices. What they're really looking for are quiet places where they can be by themselves. And I would also like to enlarge the historical room. And I just think we could make the building work more efficiently according to 2025 standards.
Oh, I love that.
So I'd like to, what I was thinking of doing is getting an architect to give us some concepts, and then we could decide on what kind of a plan we'd like to go ahead with.
Do we still have the quiet area here? I haven't walked past here in a
The
while.
quiet area?
Yeah, like where you can work, like little.
There's tables there.
Tables, yeah.
There's
I
tables
remember
there.
going
But there's
back
no,
there.
one of the problems is that the reference desk is of course right there, and the reference is a
Yeah.
working area.
Yeah.
So they're on the phone, they're
Yeah.
helping people, and if you're sitting at those tables, it's not gonna be deadly
Oh, I
quiet.
remember, because I was working
Yeah.
there on my dissertation, and I was like, it's too loud.
You
stay
could hear
home.
it, yeah. So I'd like to do something about that, maybe consolidate some of the desks, so we don't have people so spread out. But I think there's a lot we could do, and I think we could make the building still be beautiful, but work better.
Spaces for work, that's great.
I would suggest you go
Go look at Piscataway.
Yes.
And the
I'll
family.
see the setting.
Okay. I think that's a good idea, and
Mhm.
if I had to choose between that and the door on the youth center, I'd say we should do both of them.
I think we can.
We should do both of them.
I think we can.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm betting that there's still not going to be any public comment, but maybe you can surprise me. Maybe someone can surprise me, okay? So the second part of the public comment session is open and now closed. So our next meeting is scheduled for March 26th here in this room, 5:45. Would anyone like to move for adjournment?
Amy?
Okay. Amy and Aisha has seconded. Those in favor of adjourning? Okay, we are adjourned. I ask you now.